Welcome back, everyone, to Madden 23 Seahawks franchise. We are here in the final episode of Season 1. I had to hold that a little bit. So take a look through here, through the records and everything like that, and we're in a position where we could keep the Rams out of the playoffs with a win here in this one. But also, depending how things go, would really mess up our draft stock. I mean, you sit here, we're down at the bottom here, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So, really depending on how things go, we could end up, picking probably around, like I said, we either end up first or fifth or somewhere in between. So a lot of variance in that. And I think that does make a bit of a difference, value of our other picks in the draft. If we want to make a move, would it be more better for us to maybe have the first pick in the third round to look for a trade opportunity to maybe pick up an extra second or something like that, if that's something that we want to do. So I think things like that do kind of matter. Spoiler alert, we could beat the Rams and get a big boost for our roster. I think is like 10,000 XP for everyone. And yeah, maybe we can get that. Take a look here. Last upgrades of Season 1. And that's going to be to Poona Ford, I believe an impending free agent. I have not focused on re-signing anyone because this team isn't particularly good, so I don't really feel like I should have to go out of my way to really re-sign guys. Poona Ford is a good depth guy, potentially, but like I said, just, I don't think it wouldn't be the end of the world if we lose Poona Ford. And here's a, rotational edge guy that we really don't rotate the edge guys out in Madden. It's just something that really doesn't happen outside of injury. I kind of wish it did. I'm sure I could go in there, set things up to have it happen a little bit more. So weekly goals, we're going to try to set these kind of low. Want to try to get at least over 100 points, staff points for going into the off season. I kind of wish they would have expanded on this personally. So they didn't, and that's a little disappointing. So last game, week 18, 9-7 Rams versus the 4-12 Seahawks. Let's get into it. Week 18 at Lumen Field sees the Seahawks take on the Los Angeles Rams. DK Metcalf has had a pretty good season. 58 receptions, a bunch of yards, a bunch of touchdowns. Matthew Stafford coming in here wants at least a chance to defend their world championship. And a win here would lock them into a playoff. So a loss, well, you're going to need a lot of help. And of what's going to happen ahead of you. You're going to need a lot of help from other teams, wins, losses. You don't want to be in that position. Rather just outright get your win and get in. Drew Lock, tough season. Some bright spots, but a lot of low spots as well. A lot of low lights on his season highlights. Now here's a 2nd and 4. Drew Lock steps back after making a completion, looking, throws this one. Nope. That one's going to get bounced in the air. So now 3rd and 4. Handoff here, Kenneth Walker trying to fight his way through. And that's just going nowhere. So out would come the punt unit. Now here's Matthew Stafford. Handoff here. Cam Akers going to run between the tackles right there and pick up a first down. Now they're going to come back after that one. Matthew Stafford, shotgun formation, looking. Throws this one. Going to find his man right there. And that's a big gain up the sideline. Going to be a first down and some more after that pitch and catch. Now 3rd and 9. Stafford looking. Throws this one underneath. Cam Akers. And that's going to be short of a first down. 4th and 5 coming up now. Going to have to punt this ball away. Now 3rd and 10. Drew Lock looking. Throws this one. That's almost intercepted. And out will come the punt unit again for the Seahawks. Now the Rams starting to drive here a little bit. That's intercepted. Sidney Jones picks this one off. And Sidney Jones, he's going to try to house this one. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Seahawks. And that's a big play right there for Sidney Jones and the Seahawks team getting on the board first with a turnover. And the Rams not going too well for them right here. This isn't a game that they can just sort of roll in here, play their starters for a little bit and sort of chillax. They need this game or they might not be gun into the playoffs. So ensuing Seahawks offensive drive. There's Noah Fant. Big play. Picks up the first down. 1st and 10. Drew Lock. Steps back, play action. Nope, it's a handoff here. Kenneth Walker trying to fight forward for the first down. They're going to give him the first down on that one. That did not look like a first down. 3rd and 4 now. Drew Lock looking. That's going to be picked. And that is going to be intercepted. I believe that's Jordan Fuller. This one's going to go to the 40, 30. Drew Lock trying to get to the tackle. can't do it, interception, pick six. Jordan Fuller houses one, takes it back. And a promising drive for the Seahawks ends in a turnover. That has been the story of the season. So many drives, so many sort of like, hey, things are maybe going the right way, and then there's a interception by Drew Lock. Now Drew Lock takes a deep shot here to Metcalf, bounce around. That's going to be intercepted here. So 2 drives here in the first half, sort of just down the drain due to Drew Lock interceptions. And that's just, like I said, it's been the story of the season. Lock is a free agent after this season. You just can't imagine that he's going to be back after these interceptions. So now third quarter, that's picked off. Jalen Ramsey. Eskridge in pursuit, can't get to him. Pick six, 2 in the game for Drew Lock. Taking that one to the house is Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams defense here, seeing their offense not able to really get the job done, so they're going to do it themselves. They have a 14-7 lead. That's going to be intercepted here by Jamal Adams. He picks that one off. He gets the interception. So Seattle's still in the game. Their defense has kept them in games this season. 3rd and 5, handoff here. Kenneth Walker trying to pick up the first down, can't do it. Jalen Ramsey with a first down saving tackle right there. So now 2nd and 2, kind of a throwing down here. There's just a wide open guy here in the zone. No one can get to him. And the Rams here now driving in command. Going to be a handoff here, no play action. Matthew Stafford looks, going to find his man right there. And that's going to be a first down. I believe that's Allen Robinson. So now Stafford looking, rolls out of the pocket, rolls, throws, finds his man underneath. That's going to be a tackle at the 4. So now 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford looking, throws this one, touchdown. Rams with the touchdown right there. And that'll make it 21-7. Tyler Higbee with the touchdown. And this is still doable for the Seahawks. You just have to put together a good drive. 3rd and 6 here, handoff to Kenneth Walker. Going to pick up the first down on the run. And they're going to come back after that one. And now the Seahawks are just going to go, we're just going to pound the ball on you here. And here's a really nice play here from Kenneth Walker, fighting through the contact, picking up the first down, over 100 yards here on this game. So now Drew Lock, another handoff here to Kenneth Walker, runs through the tackles, finds his way in the open field, then finally gets tackled at the 29. So nice drive here. And here's Drew Lock, going to find Noah Fant underneath, going to get tackled. Ball gets punched out. It's a fumble. Bobby Wagner, former Seahawk, comes up with the football, shoved out of bounds. And that is going to do it because the Rams would take this ball at the 32. They get all the way down to the other side of the field, the other 30, and they would just run this clock out. And that would do it for the Seahawks season. A very uneventful Week 18 final game here for the Seahawks, 21-7. They didn't even bother using their final timeout, so they just said, you know what? Let's just get out of here. Season's over. This thing, we don't need to elongate it any longer. Let's just end this. Get out of here. Don't get anyone else hurt. No point in doing so. And so the Seahawks season comes to a merciful end after just a rough year. Drew Lock, 15-22, 106 yards, 3 interceptions. Kenneth Walker was a real bright spot in the second half of the season. 27 carries, 118 yards. You hope that the blocking can get better for him up front in season 2 of this series. And then receiving, Kenneth Walker with 5 receptions. DK Metcalf didn't have a single reception in this game. They just shut him down this week and was not able to get over the top of the defense. Quandre Diggs and the rest of the Seattle secondary didn't play the greatest, but did get some turnovers, got 3 interceptions on the day, but just couldn't do anything with them. Playing spoiler, I don't think we're going to be getting any boost. Would have been nice to pull off the upset. Nobody expected us to win that game anyways. Keep fighting. Hopefully we can figure something out for next season, and we'll definitely keep fighting and have faith in everyone in that locker room. But a lot of those guys are not going to be back, and we're going to get into it. 4-13 is going to be the mark for our season here in year 1. And I have to say, I wanted a tough rebuild, and I think we got one on our hands here. So there's the playoff bracket. The Rams are the 5 seed. We'll go in there and see. So remember, the Giants and the Eagles are the 6 and 7 seeds, and we're going to take a look at those standings, sort of see where their record was. So I'm somewhat interested to know in the Eagles and Giants. If we could actually kept the Rams out of the playoffs with a victory, I'm thinking possibly maybe the Rams would have been a 7 seed, so they would have had to go and play the 49ers. The Rams finished at 10 and 7. Let's see, the Giants 9 and 8. So yeah, they would have needed a tiebreaker with those other teams. And once again, I don't know how tiebreakers work in Madden. They don't really ever tell us anything like that. 4 and 13. Texans finished 4 and 13. And right now it has us here at 32. So once again, I don't know what the tiebreaker is for that, for who gets the first pick, who gets the second pick. I don't know how that works. But yeah, season 1 is now over. And up next is the off season. Not going to do a live stream of that. We're just going to record it. This is probably going to be a double upload day. So this is probably the second video of the day. I'll try to get the off season up tomorrow, Wednesday, before NBA 2K comes out. So hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.